There are 364 ski resorts in France. That's pretty overwhelming. So I'm going to narrow it down for you guys and give you my top 7 best France ski resorts. But why should you listen to me? Well, I've skied at over 76 ski resorts worldwide, including 44 in France alone. So I've got a huge amount of experience over the years. You see, I was born in Paris, and I was lucky enough that my family had a holiday home in the French Alps at a ski resort called Val Thorens, which my family and I visited every winter and summer holidays. I love the mountains, and I love that part of the world. Top Snow Travel is a multi-million-dollar business selling exceptional, seamless France ski holidays every year, and I've been doing this over 10 years now. You can check out my YouTube channel or check out our website, topsnowtravel.com. So for my top 7, number 7, I'll give you Chamonix.
The mountaineering town of Chamonix-Mont-Blanc is perhaps the most popular ski destination in France. The town itself is quite beautiful, but what makes it so unique is those stunning, majestic mountain peaks. The Mont Blanc Unlimited Lift Pass provides a massive ski terrain throughout the Chamonix Valley and beyond. Although the ski areas are disconnected, you can just focus on one area each day of skiing. The closest ski area from the town center is Brévent. From the summit, you get the most majestic views of the Chamonix Valley and the Mont Blanc. Catching the Brévent cable car to reach the summit on itself to taking those views is an exceptional experience. Les Ouches ski area has a really nice close-up view of the Mont Blanc and the Chamonix Valley, and is a great way to start your ski week thanks to its beginner and intermediate runs, which are also ideal for families and young kids. Further down the valley, you also find the beautiful ski areas of Grand Montet as well as Balme Valorcine. Although the Évasion Mont Blanc is part of the Mont Blanc Unlimited Lift Pass, I would only ski there while staying in Megève for convenience. Catching the Aiguille du Midi cable car to the summit is a must-do and a highlight when staying in Chamonix. You can combine this by skiing the world-famous La Vallée Blanche, which runs for 22 kilometers. Once you arrive at the summit, you make your way down the tunnel through to the ridge. The ridge on itself is another highlight of Chamonix. The impressive walk on the ridge is an exceptional experience and one that you'll certainly never forget. As the entire run is off-piste, you should definitely hire a private guide to ski down La Vallée Blanche and avoid those little hidden crevices.
Chamonix is world famous, obviously, for its town for summer and winter. However, it's not number 1 in my books just because it is not so convenient to get to the slopes. You have to catch a bus, you have to drive. It's not really ski in, ski out, and the altitude is quite low. So for me, Chamonix comes into number 7. At number 6, I have Val Thorens.
At 2,300 meters, Val Thorens is Europe's highest ski resort. Built in the 70s, Val Thorens is a purpose-built ski resort that has been carefully designed to provide maximum ski in, ski out accommodation. In fact, 90% of the accommodation in Val Thorens is ski in, ski out, which means that it provides seamless and easy access to the slopes and the lifts from almost anywhere you stay in Val Thorens. At 2,300 meters, you are also guaranteed covered snow throughout the winter, with the long season from end of November all the way till the first week of May, making Val Thorens one of the most snowshore ski destinations not just in France but in Europe. And to top it off, Val Thorens is linked to the Three Valleys ski area, the largest ski area in the world, with over 600 kilometers of slopes, linking the 7 villages of Courchevel, Méribel, Bride-les-Bains, Les Menuires, Saint-Martin-de-Belleville, Val Thorens and Aurel. At the end of the day, you can enjoy some nice traditional mountain foods such as your cheese fondue dinners and your raclettes, but also some great mountain restaurants on the slopes serving your traditional Savoyard foods such as your cheese fondue dinner and raclettes, but also your bistro type of food, and a bit more fine dining should you wish. Val Thorens has an impressive range of winter activities, so on a day where it's cloudy or snowstorm or blizzard, why not try some ice karting, ice driving, tobogganing, ziplining, mountain e-bikes and so on.
Val Thorens is the highest ski resort in Europe. It's at 2,300 meters. It's in the Three Valley. It's got a huge ski area, lots of activities to do, ski in, ski out. One of the downsides of Val Thorens is because of its high altitude, doesn't have any tree skiing. The resort is not really a village per se. It is convenient and it's getting better.
and they are doing some renovations. So Val Thorens is definitely out there, and that's why it's at number 6 for me. At number 5, I've got Arc 1950.
Arc 1950 Le Village is an exceptional magical village, a pure winter wonderland. Arc 1950 Le Village ticks all the boxes. It is pedestrian-only village, ski in, ski out, it has a high altitude, it is charming and perfect for families. Les Arcs ski area on itself is really big, but combining it with La Plagne through the La Vanoise Express cable car, it is absolutely massive.
So Arc 1950 is part of Les Arcs ski area. There are 4 villages: Arc 1600, 1800, 1950 and 2000. To me, 1950 is the most beautiful village out of all of Les Arcs. The ski area is stunning. The village is pedestrian only, ski in, ski out. And it looks a bit like Whistler actually. If you've been to Whistler in Canada, it's quite nice. Beautiful little buildings, nice little village atmosphere, plenty to do, quite a few restaurants and bars. A lot to do, enough for a week. At number 4, I'll have Avoriaz, which is part of Les Portes du Soleil. So Avoriaz is ski in, ski out as well. It has a pedestrian village as well. So to get around, you ski, you walk, or you catch the horse sleigh rides, which serves as taxis. So Avoriaz is quite a nice ski area, part of Les Portes du Soleil. It's got 12 villages, 8 in France, 4 in Switzerland. And it's quite nice, and it's got its own charm. It's not so nice in summer, but in winter time it's got really nice little layout. One of my favorite anyway. Great for families. Probably the best family ski resort in France and in Europe. Avoriaz 1800. So if you've got a family of young kids, it's quite easy to get into the village. Nice flat slopes, unlike where we located, for example, in Val d'Isère. You've got some big reds and blacks to get down to the village, like La Face de Bellevarde, which you can see over there. And at number 3, we've got, I would say, Courchevel.
sure you subscribe to see the latest videos, reviews and tips of the best of the French Alps.
Courchevel is quite nice. It has the best ski chalets in France for sure, and quite a few villages. You can check out the Courchevel video on the link just above there. And Courchevel is quite beautiful. The ski area is really nice. Got a nice tree skiing, part of the Three Valleys, so biggest ski area in the world. There are many. There's no better chalets than in Courchevel, in my opinion. And same with the 5-star hotels. So at Top Snow Travel, we focus more on luxury, the high-end quality product in great location. You can't really get much better in Courchevel with a K2 Palace, K2 altitude. All those hotels are absolutely stunning. And at number 2, we have Méribel. Wow. Beautiful day. Méribel, part of the Three Valley as well. The great thing about Méribel is it's located in the heart of the Three Valley.
Within the Méribel Valley, you have 3 main villages: Méribel Center, Méribel Motaret, Méribel Village, as well as the neighborhoods of Le Rond-Point, Morel, Le Raffort and Les Alus.
Got nice, beautiful villages, chalets scattered across the mountain. Nice ski area. It's in the heart of the Three Valleys, so easy to get to if you want to go to Val Thorens or Courchevel. It's got lots of activities. You got La Folie Douce as well, which you do in Avoriaz and which you do in Val Thorens, and Les Arcs as well. So yeah, it's one of my favorites, personal favorite, Méribel. It's quite nice. And at number 1, then we got here is Val d'Isère. Val d'Isère to me is the nicest village in France for sure, for high altitude anyway. It's got 1815 meters in altitude. It's got a beautiful little church, cobblestone streets, the shops and buildings, and they're all made of wood and stone. Got a beautiful avenue Olympique, and you got so many restaurants. You got so many bars, so many cafes, so many things to do. If you want something pretty, nice French village style, I recommend Val d'Isère if it's your first time in France. So these are my top 7 ski resorts in the French Alps. So to recap, we've got at number 7, we've got Chamonix. Number 6, we have Val Thorens. Number 5, we've got Arc 1950. So not just Les Arcs, but just Arc 1950. At number 4, we've got Avoriaz. At number 3, we have Courchevel. Number 2, Val Thorens. And the number 1 spot to me is Val d'Isère. Check out our ultimate guides as well. If you go on our website, you'll find more information about all those ski resorts. Hope you get the chance to go to any of those top 7. As I mentioned, there are 364 ski resorts in France, so quite a lot to choose from. These are just my personal favorites, unbiased personal opinion. I'm not getting any sponsors or anything for this video. I just thought I'd let you know.